Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome back to Oblivion. Well, last time, we made it here to the Arcane University. And bloody hell am I enjoying the ability to make my own gear. Oh yeah, now that's the thing. But I will say, we've spent a few episodes hanging about in towns, dealing with people, all their petty concerns, just running from town to town. And no. Today, I need to feel the wind in my hair, the open road beneath my newly enchanted boots. We're heading out into this bit of the map that is 1, mysteriously huge, and 2, mysteriously empty. Especially as, yes, we saw a mysterious book all about a horde of terrifying elves that poured out of this here ruin, and on top of that, Sundercliff Watch, which as I understand it is, yes, a DLC dungeon. The biggest, nastiest dungeon in the game. So, okay, we need to go and give that a bit of a look-see, I'd say. And I'd say as we were visiting the Sacred Grove of Staffwood just the other day, how about we start off right here? Because yeah, we should be able to continue round the red road, take a left onto the yellow road. There should be, yeah, a bridge over the river right there, and then we can start heading east towards the 2 dungeons I'm after. So, yeah, if I follow the road and reach a second bridge, I've probably gone a bit too far, and I need to turn in at that point if nothing else has already distracted me and started pulling me east already. And you know what else is nice about being out on the open road? That is all the flowers. Beautiful. Because yes, alchemy is becoming a seriously powerful tool in my arsenal. Alright, it's no longer just sandwiches and money. These days, oh yeah, I know what all the ingredients do, and so many common ingredients have got incredible secondary effects. So, alright, just keep your eyes open for flowers, and also, obviously, keep your eyes open on the compass. Might, if we're lucky, see, yes, the odd Daedric Shrine. There's still plenty we haven't run into. And this is a bit of the map I've not been to before. So that's got to be a good idea. Here we go, just round the corner, a signpost. So, yep, Leyawen. So if we head in this direction, this will take us ultimately a very long way down the road to Leyawen. But we're not going that far, as I say. We can count it using bridges. Bridge number 1 means we are on track. Bridge number 2, take a left, start heading over open ground. But for the time being, follow the road. Because, yeah, on the road, you get inns, you get little villages. So if there's anything interesting going on, it's probably going to be somewhere around here. Though, can't help but notice. We do also have ahead of us an Oblivion gate. Do I need an Oblivion stone right now? Okay, well, 1, what I need to do is put on my hat, because we're not in town right now, so I can be wearing my hat. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. At some point, I would like to, yes, create a new bit of armor. The apron is falling behind. Defensively, it's just not very good, and the fortification is pretty good, but I could actually make my own that was better with a Grand Soul Gem, so yeah, maybe just getting a really solid bit of light armor, like say, you know what? I've got Mithril sitting in my mansion in Anvil. Take that, get a big soul gem, put, say, agility or intelligence 10 on that. That would actually be better. To be honest, that would be pretty good. So, yeah, I feel like the random dice roll of the stone isn't necessarily going to help me, though I will say, I'm completely ignoring a slot right now, aren't I? I'm wearing 2 rings, but I'm not wearing an amulet. Okay, you know what? I might be tempted to just go in with my new ridiculous mega zooming boots, just to see if I got lucky and drew something that might be fun on an amulet. And I know every time I say I'm just going to go and get the stone and get out, I don't, I start exploring. But this time I mean it, okay? Seriously, I do. Now, do I know where I am? Is this new or have I seen this one before? I feel like this one might be new. Also, while you're in hell, don't forget to pick the... Ow! Okay, don't forget to pick the grass, but also don't forget that the grass does fight back a bit. Hell is really, really good for alchemy, though, because, yeah, Bloodgrass is Chameleon and Fortify Health, which are both really good. And Harada can make some amazing poisons. That one's the real creme de la creme. So, basic poison, magical poison I can take or leave, but paralysis poison. Alright, the Harada making paralysis, that's amazing. So, we should definitely try and get that. We've also got Spittle. What's the Spittle stick again? Is that one also good? Oh yeah, that's just another good poison. So yeah, you can come out of here and just produce 10 million poisons, which is great. Okay, seriously, John, eyes on the prize here, eyes on the prize, alright? Just run, move, dive, keep on keeping on. This one feels pretty simple. I think I'm just basically, yes, running a gauntlet where there's going to be a whole bunch of enemies and turrets and whatnot. So, thanks to my incredible speed, we can just make our way straight up the mountain road, get to the top, etc, etc. It's going to be fine. Okay, this particular map is very boring. It is just, yes, keep running through tunnel after tunnel, path after path. It's just an endurance course. So you're just going up and up and up and up and up. So this one is, yes, by far the worst, which is a bit of a shame, because many of them are actually kind of fun, like, you know, having to go through gatehouses and whatnot. This one is just an endurance event. So, I mean, I guess it's nice. There's a bit of variety going on, so sometimes that's what you get. But I feel like, yes, that's by far the weakest we've seen so far. Ah, the grind is slightly compensated by the fact, yes, the tower itself was much shorter than usual. So, alright, just keep an eye out for... There's... That wasn't punished. That was, yes, Magicka Essence. I was looking for the little punished things. Don't mind me. Just everybody stay out my way. There's a punish. You always get one right to the top here. Common Soul. Well, that's just underwhelming, isn't it? Right, grab that, and I am helping with the Oblivion crisis, damn it. Like, not much, but, you know, a little bit. Just the slightest amount when I can be bothered. Okay, back out in the world. That was the one we already had, so fire damage or light, and now we've got ourselves... oh my. It's more agility. Okay, now I think we can find a use for that, yes. I mean, okay, agility 15 for 30 seconds on strike. Does a bow count as a strike? Presumably it does, but I want it before I fire the bow, not after. So I feel like that's better as a piece of armor, and as I was saying, I am not wearing an amulet right now. So, back in the Imperial City, sure I could just, you know, steal some jewelry, but if I did it would be stolen, then if I was arrested, it would go missing. I need to actually own a piece of jewelry, so... Okay, was not expecting this, but today we're going necklace shopping. You know what? My armor's kind of a silver colour. I've got the green hat on, so I feel like, yeah, gold wouldn't go with what I've got. And now we just infuse it with the power of hell. And my agility and speed are now both over 100. Oh, I'm having a lovely day today. Though I'm getting a bit nearby to level 13, hang about. Actually, you know what? That's not too bad. Thanks to the restoration training, willpower is already at +5, speed is at +3, which I definitely need at some point because, yeah, I need to cap that out to 100. And I think it's 97 right now, so that just means, yeah, we need a bit more intelligence, which is getting harder and harder to level because, yes, alchemy is getting slower and slower to produce. Then again, you know what? I do need money for restoration training, and I am in the Imperial City right now. Activate sandwich mode, though once again, bloody bars in the Imperial City. The good stuff is the 415, not the 399, dear flipping dear. Then we just blend that with a quick raid of the Ideal Farmstead, and the always welcome vineyards of Skingrad. And thus the industrial conveyor belt of Restore Fatigue Potions begins once more. That boosts alchemy to 81, meaning, yes, intelligence is now +4. All I need to do is spam some conjuration as I go forward. We are going to be golden. Speed will get me to 100, willpower max, brilliant. So we're ready for the next level up. Oh, and speak of the bloody devil. I am literally almost at the next level right now. So you know what? Let's just summon a... There we go! summoned a bow, and straight away, that pushed me over the edge. So, okay, I think we all know where this level up's happening. The beautiful Imperial Arcane University, because I'm pretty sure, yeah, one of the buildings in the middle is, yes, the Mage Bunkhouse. Sorry, it's probably got a fancier name than the Bunkhouse. Here we go, Mage Quarters. Slightly fancier than Bunkhouse, yes. You know what? I'm having a nice long rest. I deserve it. And here we flipping go, so yes. As we thought, willpower up to 50, intelligence moved that up by 5 as well, and speed, that's now capped out. That is 100, though I am starting to think about, yes, what would happen if I was to be wearing every single armor slot with speed plus 10, then I was to cast a spell that fortified speed plus 100, then I was to drink a potion that further boosted speed, like, how fast in theory can you go in this game? Because however fast that is, I want to go that fast. Oh yeah, just look at those stats. By the way, we haven't really looked at the, yes, skills for a while, so just as an update, yeah, you can sort of see which major skills I'm really focusing on all of a sudden, which is Marksman, moving in a good direction, Acrobatics, obviously, and Conjuration. Those are my core skills. Illusion and Mysticism never really got off the ground. And yeah, Blade I'm kind of moving away from because my main damage skills were way too divided between multiple skills. So now we're focusing overwhelmingly on Marksman. And to be honest, yes, if I do need to go melee, I prefer to go Blunt because, yeah, Blunt's kind of overtaken Blade, to my mind. Same thing with the armor as well. I'm now overwhelmingly on light armor. Heavy armor is only when we need to actually, yes, boost up endurance. Alchemy at 81, beautiful. Destruction, I'd like it to be higher, but we are where we are. And yes, Restoration. Don't forget about your beautiful Restoration. Merchant is falling behind. Like, I feel like I do a fair bit of selling, but that one is very, very slow indeed. Security at a ridiculous 85, mainly because I've been using that to grind agility, sneak at a decent 61, and speechcraft just floating around at 50. I have done a fair bit of, yes, the speech mini-games whenever I want to do any buying and selling to get good money. So, yeah, I think the character's starting to take good shape here. I think it's becoming more focused. Alright, 9 AM the following day, back on the road. So we didn't actually make it to bridge number 1 before being completely distracted, but hello over there, Mr. Wolf. Don't you mind me. You're about to become a soul to recharge my bow. There we go. Much better. And by any bloody chance, is that ahead of me going to be... Oh, hang on. Is that a dryad? Because if it is, dryads these days, they actually don't like me anymore, because now I'm too much of a monster to wear the boots of Sir Juncan. So, okay, are me and you cool or not? Because I am in possession of the boots of Sir Juncan, but I understand how that might not be... Oh yeah, we're not cool. She's about to... She's summoning a bear. She just summoned a bear. Okay, don't focus on that. Focus on her. Because, yes, if she dies, the bear dies. So, you've got to be weak to fire, right? I mean, that only makes sense. What are you doing, by the way? I don't know, but I will say, you're going down pretty fast. The bear killed everything. Okay, it's all under control. The bear... Okay, so they're engaging in a Pokemon battle. You are healing worryingly fast, actually. Okay, you know what? No. No, no, no. You are too slow to do much to me. If we can just finish you off. Maybe you've not got the magic points. There we go. Lovely. Right, so the sexy booby Spriggans are no longer a fan of me because I'm too much of a monster. Though, that's not bad, you know. That'll do. We'll take that, turn it into a potion down the line. Right. You possibly are guarding a village. Over here, that's the village symbol, so... Not much of a village, to be honest. In fact, okay, not really a village at all. Village in progress, potentially. Okay. Cropsford. I feel like that's something you only name when you've already got the crops in the ground. I mean, someone's built the roads, which is nice, but nothing much else around here. Okay. guess we're probably coming back here later. Maybe it gets built by some mission or another. Alright, nothing but a handful of caves and towers dotted about. That is the camp symbol up ahead. That normally means raiders. So be a little bit careful round here. Hello, lads. You by any chance a bunch of very, very bad bandits who have no money on them because it's your first day as highwaymen? I'm gonna be honest, they're dressed very casual for bandits. Hello. By any chance are you guys actually friends? Okay, I think we've actually got ourselves some nice friends here. Hello, who are you lots?
Hello, my friend. A word of advice. Watch for goblins if you're heading north.
Okay, goblins nearby, but honestly, they're not that dangerous. I've dealt with many of them before. In fact, if anything, they are a good source of souls.
We ran into goblin war parties northwest of here while starting to build a new settlement. My family and I are still trying to figure out what to do. We spent everything we had to buy the land and supplies, so we can hardly go back. Say, do you think you could help us? We need to get the goblins off our land so we can start building our new settlement.
Oh, by any chance is that the one I just saw? Like, Cropsford or something? Yeah, sure, I'll help you out.
I had a good feeling about you, friend. You should talk to Marisa about the goblins. She's our guide and knows what needs to be done.
Alright, speak to Marisa, but yes, have I actually already seen your tiny village?
We plan to call it Cropsford. My daughter Kalia, her husband Aloys and I came all the way from High Rock to start a new life here. We have a charter from the county, everything done official and by the book. I'm sure now that they knew all along that the land was in Goblin territory. But no matter, who cares if a few settlers get themselves killed?
Ah, you got yourselves, yes, a little bit scammed. But don't worry, buddy, I can make it all right. And here we go, Marisa. So apparently this is the woman we need to speak to.
You've agreed to help them clear the goblins from Cropsford? That's great news. I've done some scouting around while we've been camped here, and it looks like Cropsford is right in the middle of a goblin war. The caves around here are infested with goblins. Normally, goblins stay close to their lairs and wouldn't be a huge problem. But two tribes are at war, and their war parties are crossing right through Cropsford. What you'll need to do is stop the war somehow.
Okay, so this isn't actually an attack on Cropsford itself. You guys are just in the middle of two goblin tribes attacking each other.
Goblins have their own reasons for doing things. Don't make sense to us, usually, but I've learned a lot about their ways over the years. Each tribe guards a head in its lair. Whose head, I don't know. A sacred tribal totem or something like that. Anyway, if you want to rile up a goblin tribe, steal their tribal head, which is often what a rival tribe does, just to prove they're tougher. I'd lay odds that the war between the two tribes is because of a stolen tribal head, nor the reason for a war to go on this long. So, to stop the war, all you need to do is sneak into Timberscar Cave, find the stolen tribal head, and return it to the Crackwood Cave goblins. Unless you want to do things the hard way.
Okay, I'm guessing the hard way is genocide.
Well, you could always just fight your way into Crackwood Cave and kill their shaman. Every goblin tribe is led by a shaman, but she mostly stays hidden in the heart of the lair, well protected. But kill the shaman, and the tribe will dissolve into confusion, most likely end the war.
Okay, plan A has got to be an incredible badass, sneak in, maybe take out a few goblins, get the staff or totem or whatever, and get straight back out again, hand it over to the other goblins, problem solved. Here we go, we're right by Timberscar, and yes, as it should be, the other cave is at the other side of the town, so that's the genocide cave, this is the sneaky cave, so okay. Find Timberscar, get inside, get the totem ahead, whatever that is, and then get it back to these guys. Sort it out nice and peaceful. Now, we might need to, assassinate a few guards here or there, arrow in the back of the head, etc, etc. But for the most part, this has got to be the easier solution. Okay, so it's in here, but, let's just say they're not keeping it by the door for easy access. I feel like either solution might be a bit on the hard side. But still, this has got to be the better way. Stay in the dark, stay in the shadows. My sneak is actually pretty bloody good. My sneak attacks are pretty bloody good. And, okay, so to avoid genociding the other goblins, we're probably going to have to genocide most of these ones. But, on the other hand, these ones are the ones that started it. They stole the totem head. So really, like, this is entirely their fault. Okay, they brought this on themselves, the stupid bastards. And they are not good enough at detecting me to even locate me when I'm shooting them. As long as I stay in the shadows. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, I'm going to be honest, a goblin just ran round the corner, and it was the second goblin I'd seen, but it, turns out this was the Bloody Hand Goblin War Chief, and, he's got a totem on him. Was this the totem we were after? Was it just, like, the second guy? Okay, it wasn't, but, like, no, never mind, it was. Right, he was the second guy in here. Sorry, I didn't even realise he was a boss. He actually went down very easily, but he just sort of ran in and... Okay, so now we can leave. Though, admittedly, I have kind of assassinated your chief, which was... Actually, no. They said assassinate the shaman. This was a war chief. That's, like, lesser. So, in the end, only 2 goblins are going to have to die. Assuming I can return, you know, the totem peacefully. That's a big if.
Amazing. You actually swiped the stolen head right out of Timberscar Cave? Ha! Those goblins won't know what to think now. You don't really need to do anything else. The Cracked Wood tribe will stop attacking Timberscar Cave once they figure out the head is gone. Of course, now that you have the head, you could create all sorts of mischief.
Okay, hang on, that's true. It is a staff. I could potentially use it. Didn't actually consider that. You know what? That's actually not terrible. So, 20 points of shock damage at range is not bad, and yeah, it's got a lot, and I mean a lot of uses in it. Like, yeah, over 100. That's more damage than I can do via destruction at range, and shock damage is good against demons. You know what? We're gonna keep these.
Aloys, Kalia, she's cleared the goblins from Cropsford for us. It's safe for us to build the settlement.
Hail!
Okay, now that was a good, unenthusiastic hail. I think, unfortunately, yes, Kalia was just enjoying camping and didn't really want to build the settlement right there. I feel like, yes, no one's more into it than Barthel, by the sounds of things. Now, I do need to go and buy some more arrows. I'm basically out to steal arrows, which are my basic day-to-day. So, if I do that, then come back, are you guys going to have maybe made a bit of progress? Because that would be really cool. Oh, I was just coming to buy some arrows, and I went to, yes, Bravel, because that's the only blacksmith who seems to be primarily an archer, but... Oh, flip me. Elven. And honestly, that's a good deal. That is not even that much, and also, you're not very good at negotiation. And you like me, I've just done a bit of talking you round, so buddy. Buddy. How about a really nice discount, like... Oh, yeah. 100 off. How about that?
You're a fine negotiator.
Oh, flip, yeah. And on top of that, yes, I could use steel arrows, but... I mean, to be honest, it's barely any more to go over to silver. But on the other hand, they're actually doing the same bloody damage. So, okay, let's just buy a giant pile of steel right there. Beautiful. So, yes, bow before me currently is at 9 damage. Elven bow would be at 10. And don't forget, I am literally sitting on a latent stone right now that does the same thing. So, I am so sorry, bow before me, but it's time for you to retire, because the elven bow is just ever so slightly better. But the name does get to live on. Alright, so in a way, it's still going to be in rotation. I do keep all my old enchanted weapons, by the way. They never get sold. They just go away in the chest, in my mansion, in Anvil. Because I've got emotionally attached to all of them, damn it. And yeah, as soon as we next get a really good enchantment opportunity in terms of damage, Elven Mace will be brought into the rotation to replace Mace to the finish. The only reason it's not is because, yeah, the only enchantment I could have put on it was fire, and I don't want nothing but fire, because then when enemies resistant to fire show up, it's a bit of a problem. I think the shock damage is pretty good for now. Oh yeah, look at that elven bow. That is nice. That is absolutely lovely. So, okay, back to Cropsford. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, not a huge amount of progress has happened overnight, but then maybe I shouldn't have been expecting too much. We'll check back in with these guys later, see if they ever actually, you know, build the damn thing. Though, hilariously, yes, the guy who I think is married to the main lad's daughter, if you speak to him...
I guess we won't be going back to High Rock after all. Cropsford is going to be our home now, for better or worse.
I think this guy was actually really happy about the Goblin incursion. He just wanted an excuse to call this nonsense off and go back to High Rock. But now, yeah, I've sorted that out. He's stuck here. So as a result of that, yes, he's not desperately keen on what I've done.
Come back in a few weeks. You may be surprised at what we can accomplish.
Oh, flip me. He might be about to actually build the damn place. Also, hilariously, I'm 100% right. If you speak to this guy, he's maxed out at 100 disposition. But if you do the speech minigame with Alloys over here,
Tell me more.
he's only at 66. He actually didn't like what I did at all, so... oh, this game is so good. There is such good attention to detail here. This is lovely. Yeah, literally every other member of the camp is maxed out at 100. They're delighted, but I feel like this woman's husband, he was looking for any excuse to bail on this project. Still, back to their now mostly abandoned camp because, yes indeed, the tents are actually gone because the tents are now set up by Cropsford. So, here we go. Bridge number 1. Right. Are you about to try and rob me? Are you actually... you know what? No. No. This here, this is fine. I need to get my block and my... well, that was a big hit. I'll give you. You know what? That was surprisingly impressive for a random bandit. This is much tougher than I was expecting. Okay, hang on. I think we might be running into much tougher bandits than I'm used to. Okay, you know what? It's all fine. Just going up... there's just a fish over there, it's fine. There's restoration moving in the right direction. Okay, you know what? I feel like actually, I'm willing to bloody hell... okay, let's go over to more powerful magic, actually. Let's do the more powerful healing magic. Here we go. Big healing. Doesn't actually, yes, get restoration going up any faster. Which is a little bit unfortunate, but what can you do, eh? Now I can't summon a demon. Fortunately, I cannot... oh, bloody hell. I can just outrun you so much, especially if I put my weapon away. Now I can summon a demon. Screw you, basically. And the demon is... demon. Where are you going, demon? Oh, hang on. I can run faster than he can run at me. Oh, this is... I don't need block anymore. You know what my block is? My block is running away. Where'd my bloody demon go, by the way? Okay, I think he was actually going for the fish that I saw. Brilliant, well done. Good job, everybody. Oh, that's why he was hurting me so much. Okay, he wasn't that tough. He just happened to spawn in with, yes, a weapon that had an enchantment on it, which completely bypassed all of my armor and shield and all the rest of it. Okay, that makes a lot more sense, yes. So, you, buddy... you might be a better candidate for... there we go. If I want to, yes, work on my block today, you are by far the better candidate. Spectacular.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Did she just show you move like a pregnant cow? Because if so, that is the best insult anyone's ever tossed at me in this game. That's beautiful right there. But any chance, by the way, if I, like, move out the way and your arrows hit something, then can I actually, like, pick up the arrows? Oh, I can as well? Hang on, you're producing elven arrows. I've found a new arrow vendor, and this one's free. So, okay, hang on, I need to be next to a wall. So don't mind me. Okay, now you just do that, and now we can just do the dodgers. So, there we go. Get out the way. And he didn't shoot at me, then get out the way. And now, arrows. Okay, if they hit the shield, they break. But if I just get out the way. There we go, just use my dodge roll. Oh, well, this is just beautiful. Oh, I found a much better position, by the way. Now that he's on the high ground, I can just stand on the road where there's nothing I could potentially, yes, trip over or get stuck on. Then we just roll out the way of every single time he shoots. And then, yep, they all just gather here at the bottom. It's an infinite source of elven arrows. Oh, also hilariously, he was just carrying an elven bow. So I just kind of wasted 500 gold on that. But you know what? I can get some of that back by selling... No, I can't, because how on earth am I at full carry weight right now? Okay, the war axe of shocking. Yes, that I picked off the first guy. That partially explains it, but another part might be the fact. Okay, so I got 82 arrows out of this guy. That is like another 8 or so weight, give or take. So, okay, might be carrying slightly too many arrows, potentially. In fact, you know what? The steel arrows were a mistake. I'm sitting on dwarven, elven, and silver. Like, this is more arrows than I really need. Okay, sold that stuff. Following morning, I think I need another level of, yeah, strength. Because I am running out of carry capacity again, and every time I upgrade my weapons, they get more expensive. Elven stuff just weighs more than what came before it. So as a result of that, yeah, one level of strength probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Here we go. All I need to do to get strength up is, yeah, find someone who is incredibly flimsy, then just batter them hand to hand. Hand to hand's got to be the right solution, so I just need to find a very weak enemy who's going to be a good candidate for being pummeled for approximately 5 to 10 minutes. Still, back on the road, eyes on the prize, by which I mean compass, and just, yeah, keep your eyes open for anything to the east. Oh. Okay, you one of the Black Horse courier delivery sorts? Yes, you are a courier.
Sorry, no time to talk. I have to deliver these copies of the Black Horse Courier. Here, have a copy. The Night Mother rituals are on the rise.
Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, and we've got more people on the road too. I feel like you, buddy, might not necessarily be the right candidate for... Then again, John. If you're going to be carrying around all these bloody staffs, you may as well actually, you know, use them on occasion. So, okay, over to hand-to-hands. Activate a major staff of paralysis. Wait for him to run at me. And there we go. He's now not where he should be. Meaning I can now just start pummeling him. And he's going to have to get up again afterwards too. Which is brilliant. Oh, that's just... Wait, what the... I think I just cloned him. That's deeply concerning. The staff wasn't supposed to do that. Bloody wizards. Okay, one of them's dead. The other one is... Oh, you are the one with the better weapon. Okay, we shouldn't have done that. We should have gone for the one that was, yes, a little bit less tough. So, there we go. There's the paralysis. And now go over to this. And now we just start punching. I'm having a lovely time today. This is just the ultimate humiliation right here. Down you go, buddy. Spectacular. Okay, several very ill-advised bandit attacks later. Hand-to-hand is already at 26, meaning, yeah, very good start. Unfortunately, the bad news is we've reached the second bridge without seeing anything particularly of note in terms of, yeah, a road leading east, though I will say there's some form of human habitation over here, and that's the inn symbol, isn't it? That's a bit weird. That appears to be off the road. Why would you hide in an inn away from the road? That's... Okay. I'm somewhat suspicious of this place immediately.
What did I do to deserve this honor?
Also, that's... Oh! It's Marissa! Okay, yes, one of them did say, hey, we hide Marissa from an inn to the south. This'll be where she's from. Okay, lovely.
Hey, I was up at Cropsford the other day. It looks like they're really making a go of it. You did a good thing there, you know.
You know what? I like that. That's a cute touch. That she doesn't just hang out with them. She was hired to do a job. She did the job. Then she went home. But she still remembers what you did in the past. That's lovely. Still, this is a very, very peculiar bridge you've built here. Because... Oh, hang on. There's a bit of a path here. Where does this go precisely? Hang about. there might well be some hidden treasure or something around here. This feels like it's, got to be leading somewhere or another, but not for now. I mean, it can't be, boat traffic, because you've specifically built a bridge that a boat wouldn't be able to get past. So, alright, what on earth is the deal with the Imperial Bridge Inn? Oh, baffling coincidence, the innkeeper is actually a hand-to-hand trainer, which I'm not really willing to, well then again, actually. It's pretty cheap, go on. Give me some hand-to-hand training, why not? Let's make sure we get this locked down, because, the limit on how many levels you can learn is independent of how many you've actually done yourself. So I've done, like, 3 or 4 outside. She can give me, like, 4 levels right here for $1,000, which I will happily pay for. So, honestly, good deal. Oh, but I like this guy. I always enjoy it when people with this hairstyle shop. You do see it on occasion.
I don't suppose I could convince you to help me recover my research notes.
That depends how much you're paying, buddy.
I was doing some research in Bramble Point Cave, and suddenly I was attacked. I grabbed everything I could and ran, but I feared I'd dropped my notes. Those notes are very important to me and represent 10 years of my life. If you could recover them, I'd be sure to reward you appropriately.
Oh, bloody hell. Okay, the quest log is starting to get very clogged. I am on my way to the Ultimate Mega DLC dungeon. I'm not going into a cave for a bit of paper. Oh, and bad luck for you and your magnificent hair, because, just heading east. Oh yeah, up in the compass. We know what that is. That is Peryite, apparently. What did Peryite give you in Skyrim? I can't remember, though. Okay. Gonna be honest, everyone's looking... oh dear. So, everyone's frozen. Okay. Interesting. Could we maybe figure out... nope, nothing on the stand. You guys okay? Absolutely nothing. Problem is, if there's nobody to tell me what to offer to Peryites, I really hope it's this stuff, the foxglove. Because if it's not sure what else we can actually, offer. Peryite, I know it's traditional for there to be an offering first, but I feel like your lads need a bit of help, actually.
This one moves. A welcome change. So, mortal, you have found my shrine, and you have seen my followers. They are an embarrassment to me. The fools cast a spell in the hopes of summoning me to them. It was prideful and foolish, and it has had its consequences. My followers are trapped between worlds. Their bodies here on this plane, their souls in Oblivion. I would have you reunite the bodies and the souls. I will transport you to the plane of Oblivion in which they are trapped. Find their souls. When all are collected, I will return you here. Return to me when you are prepared.
Okay, so we're heading back into Oblivion, apparently. And yes, indeed. 5 followers, 5 souls. Now, how precisely, do we get souls back? Because if it's just a question of running up to them and tapping X, then 100% me just zooming around at my new mega speed, that could be a very workable solution. Well, bow seems to be in good enough shape for now. Let's be in. And here we go. I'm guessing this is going to be a special, unique map, right? Not one of the randoms. So, okay. I see something up ahead. Oh, not just something. Several somethings. So, okay. They're all spread out. Looks like we're going to have to, do a big loop around this lake of lava. So, alright. Prepare, summon Dromora. We're going to be needing to... oh, hang on. That one might be pretty nearby, actually. Alright, keep your eyes open. This might be a bit, nastier than your average Oblivion playing, given this is a Daedric mission and not just, randomly generated procedural giblets. So... What's going on, and what does a soul look like precisely? Well, we know plan A. There's plenty of the flame atronach dotted around, and oh yeah, that's working pretty well right there. Go over to seduction, make sure we get the soul, and then finish you off, because apparently, yep, there we go. You guys contain, I think, common souls, so that should keep me going nice and easy. Oh, we might have trouble here, by the way. There's a thing, and I don't know what the thing is, but oh, are you like a different type of atronach? Are you like an icy atronach, like a frost atronach? Because if so, oh buddy, I think actually, oh bloody hell. Okay, don't let him hit you though. Don't let him hit. Oh, that was just another thing. That's my conjuration skill. I need him to not be hitting me. Alright, I just need to Benny Hill him for just 1 second, because I'm guessing, you being all snowy and whatnot, surely fire has got to be the solution to you. Okay, we're definitely having a good impact on you, buddy. You don't seem that fast to me. Oh yeah, flaming bow. Fire has got to be the solution to ice. So, I think he just healed a bit, by the way. Oh yeah, he's healing a bit, and he hits. Okay, he doesn't hit that hard. He does, however, have icy spells. Lovely. And apparently I can resist. There we go. Frost atronach. Looking very different to how you do over in Skyrim, it must be said. A little bit more, yeah, icy transformer. I love it. And I think we might just have found soul number 1 right here. Hopefully we don't need to do the entire tower. That does look like, you know, oh, an expert calcinator. That's probably better than anything else I'm going to be rewarded. Hello, would you like to go back to, you know, not Oblivion? And, okay, we do just need to sort that out. Just get in. There is the blood well. Don't go into the blood well. We don't need to explore Oblivion every... Oh, but then again... Okay, I'm just going to take 1 peek inside blood well. Okay, nothing special. There's a couple of, like, you know, magical essences and blood fountains and whatnot, but for the most part, looks like we can ignore the tower. There's not, like, you know, special treasure up top or anything. Alright, just round the corner, basic enemies, gets me soul number 2. Beautiful. There is also tunnels. But the game's saying they're not like... Hang about. Let's see if we can just clamber up and get a good view as to what we're actually looking at here. Are the tunnels going to lead me somewhere I need to go? One of them's over there. The tunnels could be a shortcut to get me there, but then again, I could just also acrobat over the top. That does often work, yes. Oh yeah, 100%. Screw your tunnel network, which generally doesn't have too much good going on inside. We're going to be skipping all of that. Beautiful. I think we're now the far side from where we started. Whether we actually want to be, or that's a good thing, unsure to be honest. And number 3, just as easy. Yeah, right now it's just the basics. There we go. We got a few bits and pieces. But given yes, now frost atronachs are showing up. I'm guessing that's not going to be, you know, the... Oh, bloody hell, sorry, I've just been slightly ambushed. It's all under control. It's just basic clanfers. Clanfers are fine. We can deal with them without it being too much of an issue. Well, actually, it depends. The runts are fine. The bigger ones could be a little bit on the intimidating side. But yeah, I think I was right first time. This whole area is just a massive donut around a lake of fire. So, just keep on keeping on. Basic scamps are not going to be an issue. That guy doesn't seem to think I'm a problem at all. He's going to regret that in a few seconds when he's dead. Just keep on summoning, keep on shooting, focus on the marksman, the conjuration. This is good training. Still, big thing I've learnt being in here, by the way, is you guys weren't kidding. Shock damage against demons. Not messing around, actually. This mace has been tearing at them to shreds. And their souls, meanwhile, have been keeping it going. It's the circle of life. Okay, I see number 4. And what we're just going to do is we're going to jump. Lava doesn't kill you instantly, but it does sting a bit. So let's just get over to here. Get over to here. And... if there's anything too nasty... Nope, just your basic clan fears. Nothing too much right there. Finish you off. That might be where the tunnels went, by the way. Okay, that might have been why I wanted to take the tunnels earlier. There's Marin the Seal. Job done. Just one more to go. Which worries me, because that means if the game's got, you know, any nasty surprises up its sleeve, this is the point where we're going to see them. And doesn't look like it. Last one just behind some basics. Don't forget the looting, by the way. So, okay. Nastiest thing we saw happened to be right at the start. Frost Atronach. We're now seeing those guys spawning in. And don't know whether this was just, you know, because I was here on a special Daedric mission, but I strongly suspect they're just going to be showing up now, you know, in general. So, alright, soul number 5, back we go. Job done. Oh, not job done. Because now the game's saying, oh yeah, I should go back where I came in. And I can't help but notice there's something mysterious and blue and glowy over there. So, okay, the area's a bit open. I could have collected the souls in any order of my choosing. But now the game knows I've done all of them. Now it's the finale. Okay, maybe heal up, because I don't trust any of this. Alright, are we talking friendly teleport home blue or evil giant frost monster blue? And the answer would seem to be... okay, I'm gonna be honest, I'm surprised. It's friendly teleport home blue. Brilliant. And now everybody's back where they should be. You're all bloody welcome.
We're back. Thank Peryite.
No, thank me. I was literally the person that did it.
Our time must now be spent in prayer. Perfect order must be achieved.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know, like, you know, what you're the Daedric god of, but I'm guessing from that, like, order. Something of that nature.
You have returned my followers, mortal. The natural order is restored, and for this, I thank you. Perhaps they have learned the folly of attempting to touch a Daedra prince. Take this with my blessing. May it bring you order.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting order vibes, as I was saying, and... oh, I remember you! Yeah, Spellbreaker, you're definitely in Skyrim. And I'm gonna be honest, my shield was probably due for replacement anyway, like... 8% damage reduction, that's fine. It's okay, and this is, ooh. Okay, well, 1 comes with 3 extra points of armor, so basically, yeah, the shield 8% is... well, okay, in real terms, yeah, that shield's actually 15 armor. But this one actually comes with spell reflection. And more importantly, it does look a lot better, yes. Okay, so we're sticking with that because it looks better. And, yeah, when we're dealing with mages, 30% spell reflection is really nice. Right, leave you guys behind, and yes, if we're at the bend of this river, if I remember the map correctly... oh, yeah, we're almost there. Just head due east, past a body of water. We should almost be at Sundercliff already. Here we go, here's the lake right here. And then beyond it, we should be, yeah, pretty much already there. So in the end, nice journey. Got myself a beautiful new shield out of it too. Spectacular. So next time some idiot runs at me casting spells, oh, he is going to regret it. And here it is. Sundercliff Watch. Just a normal ruin by the looks of it, but no. No. I know for a fact this place is something more than that. This is, apparently by quite some way, the biggest dungeon in the game, containing at the end of it a very special magical knife. And it turns out it is populated by, yeah, some stuff I've not really seen before. Hang on, who are you guys again? You guys are the Drothmeri, yes, Drothmeri veterans. Okay, I can out-magic you, but okay, they're not kidding about. They're not kidding about at all. They actually, they hurt. Their weapons, they sting a bit. So this is maybe going to be a bit on the tricky side. Turns out there's no one here that, like, wants to be friends and help me out with the whole exploration business. No. They just want to kill me. So next time, we're going in. I have no idea if my character is ready. Quite possibly not. And in fact, maybe I'll have a think about, yes, making some slight improvements. At the bare minimum, I should go back to town and repair my incredibly battered armor. And possibly Yes, indeed. Swap out the apron for something else. I suspect I need a bit more in the way of, defense, yes. Okay, we've made it, and one way or another, we're going to see how far we can get next time. Hopefully, you're looking forward to that. But in the meantime, I've been Joel. This has been Many a True Nerd. And this has been Oblivion. Thank you very much, and goodbye.
We have got a gate key here, and then we have got... I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! I've made a mistake! This is going to take all of my skill and cunning as a hunter to sort out... Die, you mooing bastards! Die! Die! Go away. Go away, nobody likes you. That was a good idea till it wasn't.